Ups, downs, eventful, exciting, and inspiring are some of the words that have been used to describe the Nigerian entertainment industry for the year ended 2014. In continuation of our end-of-the-year review series, we take a look at some of the major events that shaped the entertainment industry last year.
The year 2014 kicked in amidst phantom celebrations with Nigerian entertainers taking center stage. Hopes were high as it is the year the different government intervention funds would be dispersed, and so the year turned out to be pretty interesting and eventful for the entertainment industry. Shortly after the New Year's celebrations, a big royalty war ensued between the copyright body, COSAN, and the Broadcasters Association, IBAN, causing notable artists to be blacklisted by specific mainstream broadcast stations. And it took the intervention of the Nigerian Copyright Commission to resolve the royalty dispute.
And what happens when you have an artist A in CMO A and his publisher is in CMO B? Which of them will license the works?
Things settled down a bit in the love month of February, with Dari Art Alade putting together a show many believe sets the bar at all-time high. March was the month Paul Okoye, one part of the P-Square duo, stepped out of bachelorhood, and maven singer Tiwa Savage followed with a big wedding in the United Arab Emirates city, Dubai, in April. It was a mixed bag in April, though. Veteran filmmaker Amaka Igwe passed away. Nollywood also surrendered its supremacy in Africa at the African Movie Academy Awards, with major prizes going to other countries.
The Forgotten Kingdom, South Africa.
The big-budget movie Half of a Yellow Sun, starring Hollywood's Chiwetel Ejiofor, wallowed in censorship controversy, forcing its April release date to be pushed back by several months, which inevitably made it a coveted target for pirates.
Half of a Yellow Sun was seriously pirated.
That same month, the Nigerian entertainment industry receives credit in the rebased Nigerian economy for its significant contribution of about 1.2%.
Rebasing a country's GDP is a very rigorous exercise and a very strong one.
June rolled in on a sad note, with dance music queen Kefi passing away mysteriously in an American hospital after several days in coma. And in August, the wedding bells rang again, this time for maven singer Dr. Sid and his long-term girlfriend Simi Oshomo. In July, Davido clinched the BET Awards for the Best International Act. Although he didn't receive the awards backstage as widely reported, it also wasn't presented to him at the main televised event.
They had a pre-show where they gave out best collaboration and others. When I won my award, I Instagrammed immediately before the show started, so people were speculating, like, did I get my show backstage? No.
October, Ghanaian singer Fuse ODG was adjudged the Best African Act by the Music of Black Origin Awards, ending a 3-year consecutive win by a Nigerian artist. Death visited again, this time taking gospel singer Taiwo Oshadibe from the Oshadibe twins. During the course of the year, several entertainers threw their hearts into the political ring. In December, their bubbles burst, and all of them, save for actor and director Desmond Elliott, were edged out at their respective party primaries. The Nigerian box office record of 60 million naira, initially set by the movie EJ, was shattered by the slapstick comedy 30 Days in Atlanta, which has grossed over 76 million naira so far.
Welcome to America.
And speaking of cinemas, there was a great improvement in that line of business, as the number jumped from 15 cinemas at the beginning of 2014 to 21 at the close of the year. All in all, it was a mixed bag for the entertainment industry, with emphasis on the significant growth, especially in the movie arm. As the new year rolls in, the belief is that practitioners will consolidate on the positives of 2014 to catapult the industry to the next level.
I'm now being joined on the news at 10 by Mr. Zik Zulu Okafor, President of the Association of Movie Producers. Welcome, Mr. Okafor, and Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, Kimbo.
Well, you watched and listened to the report. For you, maybe briefly, what were the highlights of 2014?
Two significant things. One, the grant by the president being actualized. It's now a reality. And then, of course, the landmark productions that has, so to say, raised the bar in terms of quality of production in Nollywood and what to expect.
Okay, now when you talk about the grant, I presume you're referring to the 3 billion that was granted by the government to your association.
That's correct.
Okay, now what's been the result of this this sum of money? Have we seen some benefits?
Oh yes, a whole lot. First, three departments. First, capacity building, then you have production, and then of course distribution. Capacity building is already taken off. Quite a number of directors have been to America, precisely University of Colorado, for training. Over 500 have been trained in Nigeria. And right now, a good number of cameramen, editors are heading to India for their own training. So that's awesome. And then producers are getting ready. About 30 of them are going to University of California, Los Angeles for training. So that's fantastic for us. Now, with regard to production fund, there has been a series of interviews and all that, and the money is already being given out. Quite a number of people have received their grants, and a number of us, including my good self, were in Abuja just 2 weeks ago to sign our own contract, and we expect that in this week and next, the money will start hitting our accounts.
Okay,
so,
but how easy is it to access this money? There must be some processes.
I know procedures and processes. Just like grant anywhere in the world, it's rigorous because it's a very serious business. The government has to be sure that you're prepared for this. So the portal was open on the internet, and everybody has to fill the forms and everything. And at the end, the successful people were invited for face-to-face interviews. Quite a number of us we did, and then the final ceremony at Abuja, which we have done. So it's very serious, and very serious people have been able to access it.
Okay, now Nollywood is into its third decade, basically. Yes. You celebrated 20 years a couple of years ago.
Yes.
It looks as if the films that are being produced these days are taking a slightly different direction. What's responsible for this?
I'm sure you mean in terms of quality and aspiration, what we're getting out here. Easily we can talk today about October 1st. We can talk about Invasion 87, and then the new entrant 30 Days in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then you have also Champagne, done by Mimi Song recently. Yes, I think basically more and more people are trying to show that Nollywood is capable of doing a whole lot of things with regard to production and being professional. What has hampered Nollywood all this while is the issue of investment in the industry. The organized private sector has not contributed anything to Nollywood. Therefore, it's difficult for you to be ambitious because there's no clear distribution network. The screens are not there. The few cinemas we have, you ask how many screens are showing Nollywood films. So if you're ambitious and you make a film, you're likely to suffer losses. But some of these people have, it's like saying, we have to dare. And I salute their courage because that's what they've done. It requires what I describe as real courage for you to dare to produce the kind of film you're seeing recently.
Okay, so expectations then for 2015?
Certainly, you are going to expect a lot more productions. And with the President Jonathan grant, there's a re-engineering of Nollywood, and you will likely to be seeing change in terms of tempo of production, and the number of productions you'll be seeing in 2015. It's a whole lot.
Thank you very much for joining us on the News at 10.
Thank you.
I've been speaking with Mr. Zik Zulu Okafor about the entertainment industry in 2014, and he is the president of the Association of Movie Producers. Still ahead on the News at 10. will be reviewing activities at the Nigerian Stock Exchange in 2014. That's on Business News. Please join us again.